Hello everyone, I'm Harry. Today I want to introduce the sci-fi movie in which the male lead suddenly fell and had supernatural powers. Just by waving hands, he could fulfill any wishes. The absolutely anything. At the beginning of the movie, a powerful human launched a probe gadget into space to explore the amazing universe, but it was stolen by a mysterious giant pincer. It went through the fat and healthy pipe to the hands of high-class aliens who had never looked in the mirror before, afraid of being scared to death by their appearance. In their eyes, the human was a joke. The gadget was directly thrown into the trash. Their spaceship looked like a jellyfish, with a graceful appearance. Several aliens in the galaxy hold a talk bullshits convention discussing whether to destroy Earth or not. Eventually, they decided to choose a person to give him the power of superior being, so that he could do whatever he wants. If he used that power to do bad things, the Earth would be destroyed. If he used his power to do good things, then he would be invited to eat hot pot and talk shit. The indescribable alien machine hit the smart guy Simon. At that time, Simon was riding a bicycle equipped with a sunroof and a fully automatic energy-saving air conditioner. While he was quickly going across the intersection, he was hit by a truck and thrown into the roadside. The alien boss immediately transferred the power into his palm while he didn't even know what happened. Simon was a teacher, and the principal often criticized him. Students in the class were also very close, always busy with dancing and eating. I'm just afraid that the teacher will get tired. His fat guy colleague liked the beautiful girl, but the beauty ignored him. During lunch, he asked, "If you have a superpower that can do anything you want, what do you want to do most?" Simon waved his hand and casually spoke, made all the students in the class 1 talk disappear. A blast of alien power appeared. The next second it indeed hit the classroom and killed everyone in the room. When he got home, Simon didn't want to be the poo cleaner anymore. He only wanted him to find their way to the toilet. Suddenly, they indeed jumped step by step to the toilet with extremely flexible movements. They jumped into the water very accurately. The toilet also actively saw him off. Simon was terrified at that moment. Not only that, just waving his hands also made whiskey in the sink went back into the bottle. Besides, he was able to order an empty bottle to run off to buy wine. The water bottle was such a rude, and it broke the glass. The police arrived. While on the run, Simon fell onto the ground. He wished that he could be at home and ate with his dog now. As expected, in the next second he was in an eating competition with dogs. Through such bizarre things, Simon finally realized that the disappeared class was also his doing. He quickly waved his hand to bring all the dead in this world to life again. He was in trouble. All dead people emerged from the ground. Not wanting that to happen, he hastily waved his hand, making time to go back to the morning. Thank goodness, the naughty class was back. He waved his hand again, hoping that bad students would become great ones. Students changed immediately. They all felt that learning was the most exciting thing in life. Not only that, but he also turned the principal into his crazy fan. To help his colleague chase the beauty, Simon waved his hand and made the beauty adored the fat guy from head to toe. On the way home, Simon suddenly came up with a strange idea. He wanted to be the president. But in a matter of seconds, a bunch of people in black clothes brought him in the car despite bombs and bullets firing. It was scary. It's better to go back to the beginning. Simon said to the fat guy that he got magic that helped him to have whatever he want. It could make skull and bone tell stories, broke glasses for everyone to see. It could also make his office full of flowers. Surprise! In the evening, being alone for many years, Simon waved his hand, wanting to see the long-haired girl downstairs. The wish was fulfilled immediately, making the girl very afraid. It's better to let her forget everything that just happened. The long-haired girl everyone loved was pursued by superiors in her company. After work, a lieutenant colonel invited her to eat hot pot. The long-haired girl didn't like that. Love and money had nothing to do with each other. But the lieutenant colonel took out the key of a luxury mansion. He didn't believe that she wouldn't be moved by that. Actually, the long-haired girl liked Simon upstairs. A girl could only confide in her best friends when drunk. She hadn't eaten dinner but had finished 3 glasses of wine and ran upstairs and hugged Simon and kissed him. The poor colonel was in one corner and saw that. Even the water pipe was broken in half as a way to tell him to give up. The second day he woke up, Simon saw a piece of paper that the long-haired girl had left. He felt like his heart had bloomed. Since having superpowers, Simon didn't bother to move his hands to do anything. He even let the dog speak English. The dog told him the words he had buried inside for half his life. It turned out that they had promised to become each other's angels in this life. At that moment, there was a knock on the door. The long-haired girl came to explain what happened last night and set out the relationship between them. The dog wanted to help but only spoiled things, so he hid in the room. It allowed Simon to kiss the long-haired girl. Why did a dog have such dirty thoughts? In the end, the long-haired girl assumed she met a bad man. She turned around and got on the bus. Simon wished he was on the bus, but the power misunderstood him. It put him on the roof, then in the trunk. Until he appeared in the compartment, the long-haired girl had entered the sausage store. Meanwhile, since Simon made the beauty love the fat guy every day, the beauty looked at him as if he was a god, and she would use her whole life to worship him. The fat guy really couldn't stand a love like that anymore. He came to Simon for help, but Simon was in a hurry to find his long-haired girl. So he temporarily turned the fat guy into a sausage. The beauty, the sheep, chased to him. They would kneel to admire even the fat guy's car. In the sausage shop, no matter what Simon explained, the long-haired girl felt nauseous. The boss ran out to make him pay for the sausage in his hand. He couldn't explain it clearly, so he quickly turned the fat guy back. The long-haired girl came home. The naughty lieutenant colonel broke into the house. That was too much. Fortunately, Simon came in time. He told the long-haired girl to come to hide in his house. He took the chance to cook a bowl of soup that made the other party fall in love. The colonel broke into the house. He didn't know what he would face yet. Simon made the lieutenant colonel stuck to the ceiling, then to the wall, then stuck the head into the flower pot. Simon could make him have 1 million in a second and could also make 1 million disappear immediately. The colonel used Simon's flower pot to knock him out and tied him up in the mansion. He forced him to fulfill his wishes or he would kill the dog. Under the colonel's pressure, Simon made himself have big ears and big feet and wear pink clothes. All weird wishes were fulfilled. The long-haired girl quickly found out about this. She had the key to the mansion that the colonel gave her. She immediately led the fat guy to that mansion. The colonel asked Simon to fulfill the last wish that was making the long-haired girl madly in love with him. Simon finally got out and turned the colonel into a dog, and even cancelled all the things that the colonel had just wished. The beauty didn't adore the fat guy anymore, the long-haired girl didn't like Simon anymore. The long-haired girl even suspected that she didn't really like him, but it was Simon using magic. They broke up for real. The fulfill every wish power made Simon lose everything. When he ate with the dog, he felt that he could use magic to make the world better. He waved his hand to make everyone have food, and have a house. The world was not at war anymore, and the earth didn't suffer global warming. But when he watched TV, he realized because the food was so plentiful, everyone around the world was obese. Homeless people had been in the past. Real estate investors were building houses in Antarctica and deserts. There were still unexplained wars among humans. Simon wanted to change global warming, but he turned the Earth back to the Ice Age instead. He really didn't know what to do with that working of power. He waved his hand and everything turned back to the way it was before. Simon didn't want to live anymore without the long-haired girl. He left enough food to feed the dog for life, then jumped into the river to commit suicide. The dog jumped down to save him, but because he couldn't swim he was saved by Simon. The alien boss of the galaxy once again holds a meeting to talk shit. He used some excuses to decide to destroy the Earth. On the mountainside, the dog said, "If you don't want that power anymore, then pass it on to me." The dog became an alien dog. The aliens had given the order to destroy the Earth. A powerful ray of light fell on Earth. At that time, the dog said, "If that kind of power doesn't work, probably then let its source disappear." That super strong light suddenly turned back and destroyed all the aliens. In the universe, there were large and continuous explosions. At the end of the movie, the alien dog at a party had found a partner and was no longer the single dog. Simon and the long-haired girl lived happily together. The sci-fi movie called Absolutely Anything is a story about a kind of creature that claims to be superior and wants to play with humans. I am Harry. The next video is even more exciting. See you later.